Hello and welcome to the channel. We'll talk about all things card games and chill with friends, and I'm getting used to my microphone being the other side of me now. Ugh. Stop, please. Why is it so echoey? Ugh. There we go. Hello. Yes. Hello, everyone. Hi. My name's Liam. We're here to play some card games, and we're just going to chill and talk for a bit. So, you might have noticed I've got a new microphone. Look at my fancy microphone. I've now got a proper short one. Thanks to Antonio, my dude. Appreciate you. But yes, we are here and we're going to be playing some Hololive OCG later on. But to start with, I do want to take a few moments just to chill and talk about the recent Bloom Cup DX and also the BCS or Bushiroad Championship Series 2526. On a side note, could people watching please let me know what you think to the mic quality and things like that? Like, I don't need to change any of the settings or anything like that. Does it sound okay? Please let me know. I want to, this is the first time trying this. It does look like it's clipping a little bit, so I'm going to bring that down a little bit. There we go. But yeah, let me know what you think to the new microphone, the new quality, and the new settings I've put on. Because yeah, I want to make the most of this amazing microphone. But yes, first of all, hello again. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you are over on Twitch, please make sure you leave a follow over there. And if you want to support the channel even further, please consider becoming a member on YouTube or becoming a subscriber over on Twitch. And also, for those that are on YouTube, I've got a poll up at the moment, basically seeing what deck should I play during my first game at least for tonight's stream. I've put 4 options up there. I've got Mono Pecora, I've got Mono Marine or Marine Chloe, I've got Ririka, and I also have Lami Nene. So if you are interested in seeing one of those decks played on stream tonight, please make sure you vote on the poll on YouTube. And yes, good quality. Yes, it does sound a bit more. It does sound a bit more clear, doesn't it? Yes. But I am currently joined by one of the champions from the weekend of Bloom Cup DX in Manchester, UK. I am joined by Becca. Hello, my dude.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you. First of all, massive congratulations on getting your invite to the Bloom Cup DX Final Challenge in June. That's exciting.
Yeah, like I still can't really believe it. Thank you. Like, it's basically a dream come true. Like, since I started playing card games when I was like competitively at like 14, right? I wanted to play like World Championship kind of event for a game I was playing, and like, yeah, this is the first time I actually managed to qualify.
Yeah, no, it's like the thing, again, we're talking about the Bloom Cup and things like that. If anyone was there or has taken part in any other of the Bloom Cup DXs, I'd be interested to get your opinions in chat. But I want to talk about, you know, first of all, how the event went for everyone, how you felt it went in terms of the Bloom Cup DX, and then if you were there at other points, you know, the general event of the Bushiroad Championship Series 2526. And, you know, the first thing I do want to ask, well, it's turned into a little bit of an interview session. So, obviously, you were on Marine Iraha, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, so obviously I have my own Marine deck. It's Marine Chloe. I like the cheer amp engine, but it's interesting to hear about the Iraha, obviously making the most of the bodyguard. And like what I guess what made you think about playing that deck in the first place?
So like, people who talked to me the weeks before the event know like that I was very unsure what I wanted to bring, because I basically like had every deck at my disposal. For the longest time I just wanted to play Kiara. Even when like Marin is my favorite deck, that's in the game at least at the moment. The issue with Marin is like I didn't have a lot of like energy to test all the versions. And, like you said, in Marin you can play Mono Marin, you can play Marin Chloe, you can play the bodyguard version that I went with in the end. But even like in those versions, so there's already 3 versions, right, that you need to test, and in those versions there's like 5 different versions for every version. Yes. If you know what I mean. So like, do you play Marin Oshi? Do you play Pekora Oshi? Do you even play Kiara Oshi? So like, it was just a lot. So like, I didn't have the energy to put into that in testing. So I decided to play Kiara. And then like, actually in the week before, I saw Wes testing the Era deck
Yes.
in preparation for the event, and I'm like, yeah, like, are you actually considering playing that? Because like, I really want to play that, but like, I have no clue how well positioned it is exactly.
Yeah.
So I talked to Wes about it. Like, after that, I tried it myself in a couple of rounds, and the deck felt so good. Like, I didn't miss any of the like GRM that you have with Chloe Louis, with Marion Chloe, for example. So that helped a lot, and the matchup spread is so much better for the bodyguard version, because some matchups that are rough for like the other Marion variants are pretty much favored even for the Era version.
Sure, it's like, for example, Suisse, because you can't attack the back rows and just snipe the reds when you've got a bodyguard.
Exactly, and even if they like kill the back row, like if they use their SP, they deal less damage, right? Because the first attack does not have advantage.
Yep.
At the start, and yeah, that just helps a lot in that case. And like, even if a deck manages to double kill, it doesn't matter which version of any deck you play. If they double kill both your members, right?
Yep.
And if they manage to double kill, you also don't need GRM, because then you just get 2 cheers, get 1 for turn, and you have a fully stacked attacker again. So yeah, it helps a lot, and also against decks like Kanata or decks,
yes, of course.
Even other Marion decks, you can just build like bigger stacks in most matchups.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Against the 6 HP decks, like all the Rainer decks or the Subaru decks, they actually do not want to double attack for the most part in most games. Maybe later in the game, like once.
Yeah.
And having a bodyguard just messes up their game plan so much, because they need to find all their stuff, build up new attackers, and you can just chill. Like, you have your search in Marion anyway, so you can just get back your bodyguards.
Yep.
And it puts them in such tough positions, like, yeah, and especially against all the random like rogue decks and aggro decks, it's also very, very strong.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was one of those things where like I hadn't even considered it going into. I think once I decided I was actually playing in the event, I turned around and sort of said, okay, I think Submarine's what I'm going to go for, and you know, I've had a lot of good games with that deck and things like that. Unfortunately, my run came to an end very early in round 1, where all of a sudden I was beaten by turn 3, because what's a debut and what's a support, what's a limited support, should I say? Oh wait, it's me coronate. Oh wait, it rolls a 1. So I died because I lost both of my only debuts that I saw that entire game. And you know, that's just the game, you know, that's nothing you can do about it. But that does raise a argument, in my opinion, to relook at how the format's done. Because I think, you know, 35-minute best of 1 in a game like Hololive OCG is just so rough. And you look at the likes of Pokemon, let's be true. And, you know, they do their, I think it's hour-long rounds with best of 3. And let's be honest, Hololive is not far off a carbon copy of Pokemon. So I genuinely think that there is the space in the room, especially when you are only doing it with the 5 rounds only thing. I genuinely think and that, you know, the best of 3 could be a viable option in the situation whereby if Bloom Cup DX remains to be maximum 5 rounds with no top cut, a best of 3 should be happening, and it should be hour-long rounds, in my opinion. It means that, yes, the game will have to move much quicker, which obviously when set 5 and set 6 comes out, the game does become quicker by instinct because of the power levels of the card that come out. But I genuinely think that a best of 3 format for this game is really possible. And Bushy Navi supports it in the sense of, you know, you can have, you input the numbers when you're doing the TO side, and you literally say, oh, it's a 0-1, 0-1. You could do 2-1 or 1-2 or whatever, or 0-3 or 0-2, I guess. And then you could even use those numbers as a potential tiebreaker for doing your match results. Like the opportunity is there. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Like, do you think a best of 3 format would be beneficial for the Hololive OCG?
I mean, like, more games are always better, right?
I mean, sure.
Especially for
that's fair.
important events. It doesn't really matter if it's best of 3. Like, I don't hate best of one. Best of one is just, like you said, really punishing if you're not allowed to lose even once.
Yeah.
So I like best of one games, like some Bandai games do it, for example, right? And those are fine if the game is relatively balanced along going first or second, if it's not too big of a discrepancy.
Yeah.
But for that, you need to, normally most games play enough Swiss rounds for there to be one undefeated player.
Yes, correct.
And for best of one, to make it fair,
you need to get to that point.
You actually, in my opinion, need to play more rounds than required.
Absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely agree in the sense of if with best of one, especially when there's no top cut as well, you should absolutely be playing until there's one XO. And then, in my opinion, it should, well, even in that sense, it should then go to a top cut whereby the top 3 qualify, for example, or the top X qualify based upon the number of players that take part. Similar to the rest of the Bushiroad Championship Series. So, for example, for Carfight Vanguard Day 1, it was 7 rounds with a top 32. There was 351 players, if I remember correctly. 341 players. 331 players. So, normally you would either do all the way so that there's one XO and then do a top 8, or if you're increasing the bracket of your single eliminations part, if, say, for example, you're going from 8 to 16, you can then drop the number of rounds by 1. So, again, you've gone from... So, for 351 players, the maths to get one XO only is you require 9 rounds. So, instead, it go from a top 8 to a top 32, it basically quadrupling your... timesing your top bracket by 2 twice, meaning that you can drop your Swiss rounds by 2. So you can go 7 rounds top 32. We did exactly the same for Vanguard Premium, where it was there was 220 odd players, and it was a 7 rounds with top 16. Makes perfect sense. So yeah, I think either the problem with the Bloom Cup DX is that one, it's limited rounds, so 5 rounds max. But secondly, that is regardless of the number of players, and there is no top cut. That is probably my biggest issue with the Bloom Cup DX system right now, and that needs to change if this game is going to be taken considered seriously at all in the competitive format of the game. And it's a real tough one because, at the end of the day, the game is really fun. The game is in general tailored to a more casual audience, and that is fine. But then when you are offering these competitive formats, you need to make sure you do the format correctly. At least that's my opinion. Now, obviously, you mentioned earlier, Becca, that you've played other card games and things like that.
Yes.
Do you agree in the sense of, the lack of top cut in Bloom Cup DX, and then again, even worse, the hard limit on the rounds is a bad thing? Or do you think it gives the opportunity, whereas again, the good thing about the Bloom Cup DX is that, yes, it isn't just the person that places first wins the invite, it's everyone that goes XO. So that is, I guess, the other side of the coin. What do you think, genuinely?
I'm actually not the biggest fan in top cuts in this scenario, right?
Okay.
I have not the biggest issue with Swiss only tournaments, just because let's take the Bloom Cup DX we had, for example, right?
Yeah.
Imagine we had a top 8 cut.
Yep.
Right? With all the players.
Mm-hmm.
I just take me as an example in that case. I went XO in Swiss, right? If I went into the top cut and just lost 1 round, I would have been out.
Yeah.
And the player who already lost the round before but managed to get top 8, he already was allowed to lose a round, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He got a second chance, and the undefeated players don't get that in top cut, and that's kind of rough for me. In a perfect world, in my opinion, I would like a top cut with a weighted bracket with double elimination, but that just takes too long, sadly.
Yeah.
So I didn't I didn't hate the Swiss only part because they decided when they announced it was Swiss only at the start we were all like, oh no, like it's tiebreaker then, but then they added, yeah, okay, every undefeated player gets the invite at the same pricing.
Yes.
And then I think most of us were like, yeah, okay, that works then. That's a good solution for that. Like the only other way, like I said, top cuts I don't like for stuff like this. Like I get that it's fine for very big tournaments in other games, for example, but if you make top cut in that already, right? Like you had a great weekend, if you know what I mean. Like in most games, if you got top 8 at a One Piece regional, for example, or Digimon regional, or like a Riftbound regional, right? Like you got a lot of pricing, like it was worth it anyway, and for this example, for example, it was very like top heavy.
Yes, yeah. I think the thing that it's something that we used to do when we was running the Vice Sports UK Open, and I really like this idea in the sense of you either do a traditional Swiss system with a top cut, or you do a X2 cut where everyone that hits X2 within the correct amount of rounds qualifies for top cut. That way, it's one of those things where, yes, sure, that is still horrible for those that go XO in Swiss and then lose in the first round of the single elimination. I get that, of course. However, if you do as an X2 cut, so for example, it could be 14 people, that first bracket of top cut ignores the first, so if it was, so let's say if it was 12 people that made it in, the first bracket of top cut would ignore the first 4 players, and they basically get a bye into the next round of top cut. And also, not only that, for Swiss, for example, again, for the event this weekend that's happened, like, I lost round 1, I was done. And, like, yeah, I got my promo, sure, but, like, after 1 round, I was dead. That was it. No chance whatsoever. Whereas, for example, if it was a traditional Swiss system with a top cut, if I had then won the other 4 games of my round, there was not an impossible chance where I could have made the top 8, for example.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, so in terms of keeping the chances alive of surviving, I think that a traditional Swiss system with a top cut is the correct way personally. But also, I really like the idea of an asymmetric one, whereby, again, like you said, you have an X2 cut where, you know, let's say 14 people make it in, then obviously based upon your seeding in Swiss is whether you skip the first round or first or even second round of top cut. You know, for example, I think maths would say, if I can correct me if I'm wrong, chat, where if there was 14 people that made the X2 cut, for example, that means, I believe, first place actually skips the first 2 rounds of top cut, basically meaning that they've only got to win 2 or 3 to actually win the whole thing, whereas someone who finished, say, 14th would have to win 4 or 5 games in top cut. Like, that makes the most sense to me. It really does. Yes, it means that, oh, once you go X3, you might as well drop. Fair enough. But at least you have a game or 2 where you can just lose a game because of the nature of what Hololive is. Again, the nature of TCGs in general, RNG can just fuck you. And there is nothing you can do about it. Like literally, my round 1, I was dead by turn 3 because I could not do anything about it. My hand was stacked with second blooms and first blooms and not a single supporter. Like, there was nothing I could do. But because I lost that, I just lost.
Yeah.
And it sucked.
I don't think it would be a bad system, but like for me personally,
it's the time that's the problem.
Yeah, like if you do not want to add more time, I think, in my opinion, the best like time to fairness ratio for stuff like that is just don't do Swiss rounds.
Okay.
Right? Just do a full double elimination bracket.
Oh God.
It's actually not that much more time.
I mean, sure, because at the same time as well, again, once you have lost your 2 games, you're done. Like, same situation. And then it's like, oh, the last 4 people standing qualify. Yay, good job. You know what I mean? Sure. And then those that drop, then go, okay, you have dropped, you are done, enter our side events.
Yeah, exactly. For and like, and add to that, you like, I would like a double elimination bracket, right? With then for the winners, like for the grand final, right? The last match, basically.
Yeah.
It should have like advantage for the player who went XO. You know what I mean? I don't remember what it's called exactly. Like basically weighted bracket.
Yep.
So the person who went XO until the grand final now is like one match up, or like one game up, I guess, if you play best of one. And like, who cares if the final is the best of 3, basically, right?
Yeah, for sure. I even like the idea of, like, even if Swiss is best of 1, make Top Cut best of 3. Like, I like that idea personally. That's me anyway. I do want to move on in the sense of, first things first, obviously, hi Will, I noticed you're here, thank you so much. I do want to do a shout out to the staff of the event. Whilst obviously there are a lot of judges that were there, obviously for the other games, and you know, you guys are all awesome. Obviously I do want to focus on the Hololive side, and I do want to do a massive thank you to Overlord or Joseph, and also Will, Judge Will, Jose. I really want to do a massive thank you for giving your time to do that event as a judge. I think from your side it went really well. I think overall, like, one of the biggest letdowns I think for this game is that the judge program for Hololive OCG is still non-existent. I think that there is a massive opportunity to actually bring people that want to judge the game properly and get rewarded accordingly, whether that be through judge promos, whether that be through product and things like that. And you know, it's one of those things where I value the judge program in the sense of it provides a part of the community that is very important. It absolutely does. And fortunately, especially within this community, there are people that are just willing to do that, such as Jose and Joseph from the weekend. And you guys are awesome, and thank you so much for your time and effort into doing that. But I do wish that there was actual support for an actual judge program to do with the Hololive OCG. What's your thoughts on the judge program or judge programs in general, and things like that? What do you think? Do you think it's important to judge?
I mean, yes, and like I can say that with a person with a lot of judge experience, because I've been a judge in different games.
Yes, same.
For almost over 10 years now, I think. Like in One Piece, for example, I've had judged 1,000 player events.
Wow.
Before. So like, I speak from experience, and like you said before, like I'm very happy we had Overlord, you said?
Yes, like, Overlord, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Overlord and Will as the judges, because like we all heard for like some of the overseas events, for example, or even the Japanese events where players were like, yeah, we had some vice judges, like, who are not bad judges, right? But like they didn't have that much experience in Hololive.
Yeah.
Before, just because there is no program, which of course shouldn't be that way. And I was very happy that we actually had people running the event who are experienced in the game.
Yes.
And know the rules of the game and the rulings. And that's like, I think you said it to me before round 1, and that like was already a very positive surprise.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, like, you know, like Jose has been playing the game basically since it came out in Japanese. Like, I know that Jose knows the game extremely well. Overlord Joe, he is relatively new to the game, and in the sense of, let me just tell West that he can jump in. We can get his input as well. But yeah, it's interesting that, like, you know, even Joe, like, whilst he knows like most rulings very well, and he knows most rulings very well, but obviously I know he would have been, especially in some very niche situations, like asking Jose for help. But I think that's a good thing, because then they get to learn extra niche situations and things like that. I think it's a great, honestly, I think being a judge is a great way to develop your ability at a game. For example, me and Weisschwartz, like, I think that I became a better player of the game once I became a judge and judged 2 or 3 events. And I mean, I still suck. Don't get me wrong. I still have skill issues galore. But I do think the judge program is a real sentiment to how amazing the community of Bushiroad games is. Because I'll be honest, the compensation for judges in Bushiroad games is subpar. It is not great. It could be a lot better. It could be a lot worse, don't get me wrong. And I appreciate what they do. However, I do wish that they did a bit more. And fortunately, again, massive kudos to Steve and Vicky from the Bliss distribution team, helping the judge program for the UK event be a lot better with some extra support and things like that, and they've been absolutely phenomenal with that. But it does need to be better overall. Yeah, and that's exactly right, Will. I love that. In the sense of when you judge, you can watch the best players from very close, so you can get lots of good experience, valuable experience for playing. Absolutely, and that's exactly how I see it. So that is a very, very good way of putting it, and that's exactly how I learned more about the nuances of Weiss Schwarz, for example. So I'm happy when I'm in an event and judge doubles checks. Yes, absolutely. It's kind of a bit of validation, right? In the sense of it means that you think about things that you wouldn't have thought about otherwise, and you go, oh yeah, okay, that's good to know. Or you've done something else. Have I done this right? Yes, that is good. Cool, awesome. But yeah, awesome. Right, I am going to introduce our other guest that has come in to join us and chill. We do have Wes, who is also at the Bloom Cup DX. Hey, Wes.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. A good evening. So you have obviously returned safely back to the Netherlands?
This is correct, yes.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm from the Netherlands.
Cool, I wasn't that dumb. Obviously, Wes, for the event, you finished 4-1. You was also on Marine Bodyguard?
Yes, I am actually the one that put Becca on Marine Bodyguard on Thursday, I believe.
That's so obviously you also performed very well. You finished in top 8, which again, massive congratulations for getting there.
Yes, thank you. There were some slight hiccups, but yes.
There was when sub PC equals normal PC, am I right?
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
Actually, just to brag a little bit, in actual gameplay, the deck Wes and I played went undefeated. We have not lost a game.
Actually.
Hololive card game.
Yeah. You did not lose a game, except for obviously getting the game lost because deck log was wrong.
Yeah.
Which.
So for a bit of context for the people that were not there, I went 4-0. Last game was against Kiara. I believe I went second.
Yep.
But that doesn't matter. I won that game, but then everyone that went 4-0 or XO, I should call it, got deck checked. And of course, I thought everything was fine because I put in the deck log. And then one of my friends got a game loss because of a chair that was upside down. And then I got called to the table. I was like, oh, is there an issue? And then Jose was like, yes, there is an issue. And he showed me the phone. And immediately I recognized that I made a mistake. Because right on the end of the deck list, there was 4 sub PC. And I was like, hold on, I don't play sub PC.
Oops.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so, unfortunate, but that means it shows how important it is to double check and triple check. Like I triple check my deck, like literally like the half hour before the event, going, is this the right deck log? Yes, good. Like I always do it every tournament I play in. I always just do that last minute check before the round before the check-in closes, just to make sure. I always do it. Call it a bit of anxiety, I guess, around it. But it means that I have never ever got a deck log wrong or a deck profile wrong or anything like that. So sure, I'll take that win. But either way, like that aside,
it's a lesson.
Yeah, it is absolutely. It's a lesson, and there was definitely plenty of lessons learned over the weekend. Right, I have to own up to this because it is important that I share it. So, for those that were there at BCS, obviously I was the tournament organizer for day one, And, you know, everything was going great. Everything was going great until round 7 of Vanguard, where I messed up. I accidentally hit the wrong button and basically cancelled the entire pairings of round 7 for Vanguard, even though they were 10 minutes into the round. So I had to manually repair them all. That took way too long. But lesson learned. And I've also, in the process, I've actually written a document to Bushiroad to say to them, look, this is what I've done. This is what's happened. Why did it happen? What do we do for day 2 to stop it happening again? In day 3, sorry, I'm going forward. What can we do to make it even better? And then what can we do about the Bushi Navi system to make it so that the error doesn't happen again, right? So yeah, game over, guys, having fun. I literally found out about the Vanguard issue. Yeah. I say people didn't know, and that's, you know, it is what it is, and what happened. I'm just very glad that in that moment, with literal shit hitting the absolute fan, it was a matter of you know, the issue happened, but I managed to manage the crisis quite well. I managed to make a decision on what we needed to do to fix it very, very quickly. And we did manage to get it resolved. We had to do some hickory-pokery whereby, you know, the top 4 of that event ended up having to play in the morning day 2. Fortunately, all of the people that made top 4 could make it, which was very, very lucky. But, yeah, again, it's one of those things where, you know, lesson learned. And, yeah, I found out that there were issues. I had my thing going on Saturday. Yeah, no, so it is what it is. You know, it absolutely is what it is. But, you know, again, lesson learned. We're doing the right things to fix it, and we're going to hopefully encourage the right changes to happen to make that issue basically never able to happen again. So, yeah, happy to say that, you know, I absolutely messed up, and, you know, we learn from it, and that's fine, and we managed to fix it. So that's, you know, we managed to handle it the right way. Ultimately, when we explained to people, when people started finding out what actually happened, people was like, oh, that's really grim. It's not great experience. However, you did do what you could to fix it as much as you could. And they seemed really appreciative. They could have, like, the easiest fix could have been to tell everyone to stop, and we've got to repair all of round 7, go again. I could have easily done that, but whilst that would have been the quickest fix, it wasn't going to be the fair fix, especially that, again, 10 minutes in, there are plenty of games that had already finished. So we couldn't just go, oh, by the way, get back, round 7 is back again. Like, that would have been such a bad thing. And I'm very fortunate that, you know, I spoke to Steve from Bliss, I spoke to Justin from Bushiroad, I spoke to Sean from Bushiroad, and they all agreed that we had to fix it the way we did. And again, like I said, I look back at it now and go, you know what? Yeah, I fucked up. It's all good. But on the day, the amount of stress I went through was absolutely unreal. Like, for example, my lips at the moment, they are still healing from being cracked. My lips never crack unless I am extremely stressed. That's how bad it got. I remember when I clicked the button and realized what had happened within about 30 seconds. And all of a sudden, my heart sunk and I was shaking like absolute mad. It was the worst feeling in the world, especially knowing that ultimately it was a human error. It was straight up a human error. Sure, there are things that could have been in place to make it better so that that human error couldn't happen and you mitigate that risk, of course. But my God, it was still down to me at the end of the day, right? Like, I was like, oh yeah, this is going great. It's going really, really well. And then I made a boo-boo. And it is what it is. Look, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone learns from it, and everyone makes mistakes. But as long as you learn from it, that's what matters. Like, in the weirdest sense, like, realistically, a mistake should never happen. That mistake exactly shouldn't happen, but it did happen. We learn from it, and we make sure we still do the right thing by the players as much as we could. So yeah, it's one of the things where I'm happy to talk about it. I'm happy to explain what happened. And I am happy to say that at least we did what we could to fix it. So that's my little... I needed that off my chest, so thank you for listening.
Like, I can only speak about my experience on the Sunday, right? but I think the venue was awesome in my opinion.
Like, it was. It's absolutely incredible.
I've been in a while, and especially for the Holo event on the Sunday, the event went so smooth. Like,
yeah,
there was a little bit of waiting at the start. It happens at every event, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And but the rounds were over so quick. Like most rounds, the next round was paired like 1 or 2 minutes after the last one finished or something like that. So like we didn't have long waiting times. The deck checks also went really fast in my opinion.
Yes.
So yeah, like from a player perspective, from my side, like it's actually one of the most well-run events I've been to in the last couple of years.
I think the thing with deck checking helps is that the art is very recognizable and very distinct. Like the cards do not look the same at all. When I look at like Weisswatch or Vanguard,
some artworks
they
so
all look
hard.
the same and blurry.
Yeah,
like it's a mosaic. I have no idea what's going on. I don't play the card game, so I don't know. For me, yeah, the Hololive card games look extremely recognizable to me.
Or even better in games like Pokemon or One Piece, where you have 300 gajillion cards that have the same name, and the deck list on those games, you can see pictures if you look at the normal deck list normally.
Yeah.
In a list form. So the only way to differentiate them is by card number.
Yeah, and you've got to look at the bottom left and
Yeah, and if you as a judge do not know every artwork for a specific card and which number it is, it takes ages in comparison.
Yeah, for sure.
Funny you say that. This weekend in Houston, there was an extremely big regional tournament, and at the same time, I think it was last week or maybe it was the week before, there was a pre-release for the next set of Pokemon, and there was a reprint of a card called Pokepad.
Yeah,
I've seen this.
And those cards were not legal, but except for the set symbol or the set letters.
Yes,
nowadays,
that's right. Yep.
Extremely unrecognizable from the other one.
Yeah, no.
Like for the information for players who haven't played Pokemon of yours, in Pokemon you actually need to input the exact version of a card you're using on the deck list. And if you are not creating your deck online and you just have your cards in your hands and want to write it down, you need to know every single set symbol by heart, because they do not have set codes on the card. They just have the logo for the set and the number next to there. And like it's completely different discussion that they disallowed a card that got reprinted, which is the exact same name, same effect.
Yep.
Like there's no difference. I think it even had the same artwork.
Yeah, like Ultra Ball or Nest Ball. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. And the new one was not allowed because the set was not officially out, even when pre-releases had happened. When in every other game, if the card already exists, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And like Pokemon is like very specific on that. Like the artworks is already very hard that you need to select the correct artworks, right? Like if you play the full art version and register the normal version, that's actually a penalty on a deck check, which is already ridiculous in my opinion. But like that's one point, but like the set number stuff was just like completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I would not want to be a Pokemon player. Like it's one reason I don't play Pokemon, because I do, but just better. But yeah, it is what it is. But I think So I was gonna say in the past, Bushiroad were specific on like the exact rarities. But I think there was a shift in opinion on this about 2 years ago. It was like, at the end of the day, as long as it's functionally the same card, same name, where possible, and then, for example, if there are certain, like for example, one thing that Will mentioned is that the first Marine promo is not on deck log, so you had to use the original version from set 2. But that isn't something that's punishable. One, that's on there, so it would be so unfair if you did get punished. But secondly, as long as it is mechanically exactly the same card, from the name to the effects to everything, that's fine. And that is something that has changed somewhat recently, and in my opinion, definitely for the better. Right, so thank you both for chilling and chatting. For now, for the next thing we're going to do, we're going to still be here, but I do want to show off all the stuff that I got during the weekend, and I am very happy with some of the stuff that I got. I'm going to move my mic out the way slightly. There we go. Let's transition to camera. Whee! So the first thing we got, thank you to Diz for getting this for me from Japan, we got this playmat, and I absolutely love it. This is such an awesome mat. I think it cost like 5,500 yen, and I paid him for it. But it's absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it, and I will literally be using this on all of my games that I play going forward now. As much as I love my Miko first anniversary one, don't get me wrong, but I absolutely love this playmat. So thank you, Diz, for getting this. I really, really appreciate it. And this isn't the only thing you got me as well. Oh, what's that squeaky noise? Oh, there is multiple things. There we go. That's better. There we go. So, yes. So, next thing we got. I'm going to go through the other stuff that Diz got me. So, next thing we got some sleeves. And the first set of sleeves we just got the official Coronet ones, because I've got two lots of deck boxes for this, but I never got any of the sleeves because I just never got around to getting them. But now we have some. Yay, happy. Ooh, why is that squeaking? Ooh. Daijoubu. Right, anyway, moving on. The next set of sleeves we got these really cute dodging ones. They're so adorable. Look at them. They're so cute. So cute. I've got to think about what decks I'm going to put these on. I genuinely do not know. But yeah, these are really freaking adorable. So I got those ones. Then we also got these ones. This is quite a familiar art for those that have Hololive merch, especially card sleeves. Obviously, it's Dekabato Akayu, Mayoshi. Really, really cute. Really, really love them. And I'm going to show this one. I'm not going to show this one up close because I don't want Twitch or YouTube to hate me. But we got a little ones that are slightly lewd. Not too much. Tastefully lewd. But yes, we did get some Akayu sleeves. So yes. Right, and then the other thing that this got me was this. And the story of how we gave this to me was like oh, here, Liam, catch this, yeet, and literally threw this at me. For those that don't, this weighs an absolute brick. Like, hold on. It's heavy. It got bounce. It's a heavy girl. Like, it's so heavy, but it's like a stress ball. And it's really, really, really cute. So, and it's really soft as well. It's really, really, really soft. But yeah, we got this as well. So that's really, really, it's like a little onigiri. It's really cute. So we got that as well. Right, that is it from Diz. Then the other stuff I got, so I also got this. So this is from my friend Towers. He was at Holofest, and he got me the Akayu fan, which is really, really cool. And I love it. And it was very, very good. Like, feel the wind. It's pretty good. Like, so we got that as well. So I'm gonna find somewhere to try and put that up on one of my walls somewhere, I think, and then I can use it whenever I actually want to use it. So yeah, that's really cool. That was really awesome. So yeah, right, next. Now this I actually purchased from one of the vendors. It was from Living Realms, and I got this. It's a little Sakura Biko figure. I'm gonna open it up here. I've got one already. I've got one for Pekora, but it isn't my biggest fan. Heh, funny. But if I open this up and show you what it looks like, okay. Are you guys getting squeakiness on my microphone? It sounds like it's getting a bit squeaky, or is it just me? I don't know. I need to get a new mic arm.
Like, there was a random sound a couple minutes ago, but no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's a really high.
Yeah. Okay, it's not just me hearing it. So yeah, I think I need to just adjust my settings a little bit on my mic down the line. But yeah, so I got this. So I know the guys from Living Realms very well, and obviously they know that I've done a lot of work and things like that for them, and they did me a solid. And so I think these were on sale in their store for 22, but they did me a real solid, and they did it for me for £15. And it's this. It's basically, she sits on top, and it's a little stand, a little figure that she sits on top of the little TV. It's really, really cute. Well, look at the Nico. Look at the mic. It's the mic. Yeah, hello. So yeah, it's really, really cute. So that's going to go up on my display next to the Pekka one upstairs, up there at the back. I'll put that there for now. And then a few special cards that we got. So we updated some of the... I'm going to see if I can just change this setting on my thing to stop this squeaking. Because, yeah, it is squeaking quite a lot, isn't it? Let me see about turning this down a little bit. About there. And then maybe just reducing down the compressor. Or make compressor. Oh, that's worse. How's maybe make that blur? Worse? That better? Maybe change the gate a little bit. Is that better? Is that better? That sounds better. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what was causing it, but there we go. That seems to have solved it, I think. There we go. Tech issues. Ah! Then other things we got. So, actually from the event as well, I got some of the badges from the event. So we've got this one. So for going to the event for BCS, they gave out these pin badges. All with the Shioko character on it, who's like the Bushiroad mascot. So I got this one. I got this one. Ooh, get into camera. There we go. I know what I'm doing. That one. And then these two I was really happy to get because they've got a lot of sentimental value to me. So first of all, obviously got the one for the event from the weekend with the mascot with the boxing girl. But then this one is the mascot art they used for the time when I qualified for World Finals back in 2019. So I'm really, really happy I managed to get my hands on this one. Like, this is the one I really wanted. So I'm absolutely chuffed that I managed to. So I've got 4 pin badges. I got another one as well, but that's somewhere else. But yeah, I'm really happy I got those. And then in terms of some special cards that we managed to get, ironically, this one I got from Becca. I don't know if was this from Becca? No, it was from... Where's this from? Oh, no, this is from Atsuo, I think it was. I got myself a Marino, you are. Whee! It's so cool. So I traded that.
Great choice.
Yeah, boy. So yes, I did get the Marine, which I'm very, very happy. And then other cards in the binder, which I put my binder somewhere safe. There it is. I just unplugged my headphones. Hold up. Shut automatically so I can hear no one. I need to get myself a set of wireless headphones or in-ears like this. I need to sort that out at some point. There we go. That's better. Right, so into the binder we go. So we got some cool cards. So some of them I've already had before, but some we got some new ones. So new cards we got in here. We managed to get a copy of these again, which is nice. So I did it part of a trade. Also got my hands on an SR Suisse first, which I'll be looking to try and trade out. So happy I managed to get those. The other cards I already had. In here we opened a box and got this SR Whammy, which is really cute. We also got the we got a double OSR box, so we got the Laplace and Radin. The Marine is obviously from replacing it from this in my collection. We also got a couple of nice SRs throughout the weekend. We also got a couple of nice S's that we hadn't had before. We got the erratas for the full Amoko stuff, which is really cool. What else did we get? Promos. I think I've got rid of a load of promos. Some other cards. Some just double rares from doing things and stuff like that. That's an empty page. Shoop. Then we just got binders. Where's the other stuff that I got that was really cool? Oh yeah, here we are. So I got another ultra rare for the Tokuno Soda second, and also another one of these at last. So I've actually got 3 of them, which is really cool. And then we just got some extra cards from boxes, some good cards, apart from that me Coronet. Screw me Coronet. We already had these completed last time, but we did manage to complete this, which is really awesome. So we've now finally completed this page. We've got some more cards for the Akayu deck that I'm going to be building. So we've now got all 4 of the Chloe S's. For those that don't know, I am trying to max rarity my Akayu deck, but without worrying about secrets. It's basically the plan. So yeah, we've got the 4 of those. We've got 2 of these. We've now got 3 of this enemy, which is really cool. I think I'm selling one to someone, so I only need 2. And I think that is about everything. Oh, and we also pulled a Laplace cheer, which is kind of sick. But yeah, that is what we got from all of that. Oh, actually, there's one card I didn't show, and I forgot to show. Where is it? Yes, on this binder page here. So my friend Towers got me this from Japan. So alongside the fan, he also got me the Holodori Akayu promo, which is really cool. So I'm very happy with that. So I'm glad I've actually got one of those. It's really cute. So yeah, that is my show and tell. Right then. So yeah, okay. At that point then, I know you guys have come to chill and watch and relax and stuff, but of course I know you guys have come for some Hololive OCG as well. Becca, you said you just wanted to chill and chat, right? You didn't want to play.
Yeah, my deck is not cleaned, and like
That
I've had enough gameplay
that
for
is very understandable. Did you
for the next few days.
did you want to play Wes, or are you just chilling as well?
I do not have my camera set up.
No, that is fair enough. In that case, then, chat, the floor opens to you. Who wants to join me on a game of Hololive? Anyone want to join me? And we can get a game, maybe two. I'm only coming to see you lose. Yeah, funny. Muna's best girl. Yeah. I did put a poll out, and it looks like the winning deck was for me to play Pekora. So I will be playing Pekora this first game, and I've got it here ready to go. Because I also upgraded this and managed to get basically all of my Pekko stuff that you can get rarityed up is now fully rarityed up, including my Pekko buzzes, which is really, really awesome. I've got 4 of those now at last. But yeah, who wants to play a game? Who wants to play a game? I see there's people, that's new person that's joined the Discord server. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Steve, as your name is on the server. Yes, does anyone want to play a game, or do we just chill and maybe we play some Slay the Spire? Maybe we get people from chat to join us on Slay the Spire too. What say you? I'll shuffle a deck anyway, just in case someone does want to jump in. Ooh. Either that, or we get random people to jump in from the global server. As always, guys, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe over on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and we do our streams. It's usually every Friday where we do some Hololive OCG gameplay. This was a bit of an impromptu one because I wanted to talk about BCS and Bloom Cup DX. I do hope to do a video covering how it all went and talking about it and going through the data. I do want to do that, but I do need to spend some time actually analyzing the data properly and creating some graphics for it. So that will be coming out, hopefully, if I can get it all sorted, by the end of the week. And for those that, again, haven't seen or heard, I will be doing a live stream on the 17th of April for the opening of Set 5 Enchant Regalia, where I will be opening an entire master case. That's right, 3 cases of Hololive OCG. I will be joined by a few friends whilst we're there, and we are going to somewhere in London where we're going to have a big gathering of people opening product, where I will be opening my stuff on camera, and then obviously if anyone pulls anything incredible from their cases, they are going to be coming over and showing it off on stream. It's going to be awesome. I think between all of us, I think we're opening 6 master cases between all of us. So it's going to be really, really awesome. So I'm very excited for it. As I said, I don't have set 4 yet, so there's not much of joint me. I mean, this deck has no set 4 either. This is a pure set 3 deck. Or set 3 and lower deck. I don't think it runs a single set 4 card, actually. No, it does not. It doesn't need to, because it upgrades to set 5. So, yeah. But yes, does anyone want to play? If not, that's fine. We can just chill, and if anything, I can always end the stream a little bit earlier. That is absolutely fine, because then I can go down and have some dinner, because I've not eaten today. Well, I ate this morning. I haven't eaten since. But no, I wanted to just say, again, thank you to Becca and to Wes for just jumping on, saying hello, and sharing your opinions about the event at the weekend. Again, massive congratulations to Becca for getting the dubs, and therefore actually getting his qualification to the final challenge. Very jealous.
Have done it without Wes. I need to say that again. Shout out to Wes again for giving me confidence in the deck and talking about the deck, giving me his inputs.
And also, I want to do another shout out to Wes actually, There was a player who was playing Vanguard Premium Day 2, who sort of walked past us whilst I was setting up and just started talking to me a little bit. Like, oh, this game looks cool. Blah, blah. I was like, oh yeah, if you're going to do it, get this stuff. And then I think they must have then sat down with Wes afterwards, and then Wes helped them build a deck by combining 2 of the start decks, the Saurus start decks. So good job, Wes. Good job.
Plus an extra booster box. So what happened, like, he basically got the starter deck and was like, okay, so how do I play this game? Does it work? And I was like, oh yeah, sure, new player. I know at the top of my head, I paid like 23 euros for the starter deck.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yes.
And I was like, oh yeah, you can shuffle, you can just put this deck together and then just play. But I'm just gonna warn you that you're probably not gonna like win any games, because this at the moment was the currently biggest tournament in Europe so far.
Yep.
And then I looked at the price of the starter deck, which was only £5.
Yes.
I was like,
get another one.
Hold
now.
on, get another one. And then on his own, he also got a booster box.
Nice.
And then he opened the set 1 second ASCII, which crits white.
Oh, nice.
And then he also opened Susei second SR.
Oh.
And he immediately traded that one in for 4 Mikorone.
Nice. That's value.
That is value, yes.
Oh, damn, that's so good. But yeah, no, it was so, like, there were so many people that came, like, I must have spoken to, about 10 people over the weekend, all going, oh yeah, Hololive's happening. Like, I want to learn to play and things like that. And I must have sat down with a few people, taught people how to play. I taught one of the people that was staying with me at the Airbnb how to play on Sunday night. I met a lot of people who were just really interested in the game. I think I managed to convince about 4 people to go buy 2 of the Saurus start decks because they were so cheap. I nearly bought some myself because I'm like, you can never have too many normal PCs.
Exactly.
I nearly bought some myself just because they were so cheap. So yeah, it was a really, really fantastic weekend. Everyone was awesome. Got to see some people that obviously I've seen before. I got to meet some new people that I know have been watching the channel. And some people that I've never heard of before and never heard of my channel before, and then they've decided to subscribe to the channel. So yeah, it's been a really, really fantastic weekend. It really highlights, how awesome the community is. In fact, I do need to, before, because I don't think we're gonna get a game in, because I think, you know what, I'm just happy to chill and chat. But one thing I do need to share is the group picture at the end of all of us.
Yeah.
With my absolutely amazing and flattering angle. And you'll see what I mean in just a moment as soon as I get it. Here it is. Okay, so it was Luyo that posted this. But oh my god, let me just maximize my screen. There we go. And then let's change to this. Look at the boys! Look at us all! And look at me just down here like, I'm dying! I realised I gave myself a humongous camel toe. It's terrible.
Oh my days.
Oh, it's so funny. But it was so cool to be able to, again, there were some people here that I'd obviously met before, many people that I hadn't, and we was all in this photo together, and it was just really, really fun. It was really awesome.
Oh my god, Becker is cut off by your camera.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What? Oh lol! Hold on, let me remove myself. That's so funny. Let me go. Sure, that'll do. There's Becca. Becca is here. This is Becca. Wes, where are you? Where are you, Wes? There you are. There's Wes, right next to P.
Right next to you.
But yeah, it was so fun. It was so cool. And to see everyone was just really, really awesome. Yeah, the Narissa playmat. Yeah, honestly, it was so cool. Oh, you've got using the same one as that. Oh, were you? Oh, damn. Fair. But no, it was really, really awesome just to see everyone, and everyone playing the game that loved it, and the community was just so awesome. Yeah, like this was really cool. I loved it to bits, and I really cannot wait for the next one. Talking of which, there are things that I am trying to make happen at the moment in time to try and arrange another big in-person tournament. There is absolutely no confirmation on this happening as of yet. There is absolutely no confirmation as to where it's going to be, what's going to happen with it. Like, there is absolutely nothing on that whatsoever right now. This is just an idea that I've been floating about with people that I know who have connections that we might be able to make something happen. So, if you are in the UK or in Europe, or if you're outside of Europe and you fancy traveling to the UK for an event, let me know. And, you know, it'll be one of those things where, you know, obviously I love doing online tournaments, don't get me wrong, but nothing beats an in-person tournament. Nothing beats an in-person event. Yeah, I want to have these more frequently, especially these bigger events where hopefully we can get some, you know, some sponsors from stores and things like that to provide price support. Yes, for these events, because it would be a grassroots event, there would probably be some form of entry fee. But I would make sure, you know, there are some good price supports on the line, whether it be, you know, sealed product, whether it be playmats, custom playmats for the event, you know, pin badges for everyone, or, you know, something like that, and then see if we can get some official support from the likes of, you know, Bliss Distribution, or from Bushy Road, or, you know, some, or stores who are willing to help support with, you know, promo product or things like that. Or maybe like help towards doing like a raffle of some form. You know, there's all these things that, you know, I've worked on one of these before for the UK Open for Weisschwarz, and I want to do the same for Hololive OCG. And, you know, we could call it, I don't know, we could call it, you know, the Hololive and Chill Cup or something. I don't know. We can be cringy as we want. We could call it, I don't know. Patent pending, exactly.
So
but yeah.
This is something that completely caught me by surprise, because I come from the Magic the Gathering community.
Yeah.
Not the 1v1 community, but like the Commander,
yes.
the CEDH community.
Yeah.
So these 1v1 kind of games are completely foreign to me.
Okay.
I do not like Magic 1v1. I don't play it.
Yep,
even in pre-release events, I play Two-Headed Giant because I just like multiplayer more.
Yep, fair.
So not having an entry fee for these kind of like events, these enormous events, absolutely baffled me.
Yeah, it's the one thing with the Bushy Road events. Whilst, you know, the Bushy Road events are amazing, and, you know, it's really cool that they have made it so that it's free entry. That is really awesome. But, and this is a big but, I do think there is the opportunity to have a slightly, even a low entry fee of like between 10 and 20 pounds to improve the price support, to actually give it so that winners get like actual product and things like that, not just the promo prize cards, and also give Mort as the you know, entry pricing for participation. They could do more with it, and then it also helps pay for bigger and better venues. I think it would, as long as it's done correctly, it would bring in more people. I genuinely think it would. But again, if you were going to be doing an event with a entry fee, you have to make sure that the price support is worth it. And that is the challenge, so that, you know, people are getting, you know, enough product that's worth entering for, but also it pays for a venue space, it pays for staffing, it pays for a lot of other things as well. So you've got to balance it out correctly. So this is something that I am currently working on and thinking about how best we can do that. So for the meantime, I guess watch this space. But I am in talks with people. Literally, I had the idea when I was driving home Monday night, like, oh, this would be a really good idea to do something like this. And I've already been speaking to people literally all that Monday when I was driving home. I was on the phone with hands-free. I don't use my, yes. I was on the phone to people when I was driving home. And then also today I've been on phone with people, and I've been emailing people today. I am already starting to see if I can make things happen. but it would be really, really cool to make it happen. And, you know, it would be it would be a UK based event, but it'd be one of those things where down the line, if we can grow it into a proper grassroots thing where we can then go to events and make events around Europe, that would be really cool.
Yeah, I also have some connections for like Germany, especially.
Yes, you do. Yes,
there's like base needed, and like you need to do it like in Manchester because we need to complete the Manchester Spoons Exodia. We've only visited 3 of them this weekend, and I think there's 5 in total. So
that's right.
That's right. 2.
That's amazing. The genuine thing of, you know, I've like Manchester as a location for what we've had for these events has been the best we've had ever. It has been absolutely phenomenal. I know you guys haven't been to any other Bushroad events, but comparing Manchester to all the other Bushroad events that we've done, like in the UK, this has been by far the best event. It really, really has. In terms of, you know, location, in terms of staffing, in terms of the variety of vendors, to the number of players we had. Like in both days, we had 450 odd players. So. It was funny seeing you play on the right of me and helping your opponent on how to play the game.
Yeah, that's probably the new player.
Yeah, that was the new player. That's correct. Yes, it was. So literally, it's like we were talking through, and it was like, okay, I'm learning the ropes. It was literally round 3, and it was his 3rd ever game. So it was like, okay, well, let's take time, let's go through it. You know, at the end of the day, at this point, we both lost the game. It doesn't actually matter. Like, and because I lost round 1, it's like the chance of me ever hitting top cut is basically virtually 0. I was like, let's just have fun. Let's talk things through, and if you've got any questions, let me help you ask. Let me ask. Ask questions. Let me help, and you know, let's do this together. And he was like, you know what? You claim the win now, and let's just play, and I can learn from you playing. Like, that sounds good, and we did that, and it was awesome. But yes, it was really, really awesome. And again, like I said, it was so amazing to see everyone in the community from around Europe. And hopefully next time it'll be even bigger. It really will be. So who won that game? I did.
I still don't know what deck you played.
I played Submarine.
Oh, so you were the second Corona player.
Yeah, I was. I bet there was 3 of us.
I think it was 3, yeah.
Yeah, there was 3. There was me, because I know final round, it was 2 people playing Submarine literally against each other.
Oh.
Wait, then there's 4, right? Or even more.
No, you were playing against Avert then.
No, I wasn't playing. No, so it was the 2 people next to me who were playing Submarine.
Yeah, and you were playing Submarine. So
I was saying there was definitely 3 for sure.
I played against Ben in the final round.
Oh, he was on Submarine, was he? Oh, yeah. I didn't realize he was on Submarine. Okay, that makes sense.
Wait,
yeah.
Who are the other people on Marine then?
Yeah, true. Then there needs to be at least 4 Marines, right?
5.
5 even.
No, there were 4.
Yeah, because otherwise.
Oh no!
Otherwise, the Corona Oshi would be a more percentage.
No, Will's told us there were 5 Corona Oshis.
Why would I not in the breakdown?
I can't remember what the official breakdown was.
Weird.
6% for.
There was 5 out of 79. Was it 79 of us?
Hold on, let me find the tweet now.
That's over 6%, right? Like 5.
I'm looking. Yeah, 5 divided by 79 is 6.3%.
Okay, so 17% Kiara, 13% Suisse, 6% Kanata, 6% Marine, 6% Ollie, and 6% Chloe.
They just threw Crone into the upper for no reason. That's rubbish.
I just forgot. Oh my god, that's criminal.
That's rude. That's so funny. Oh, Will has the numbers, and talking of which, Will, can you send me those numbers as well? Actually, I might have access to the deck log from before, because that would be really good. I might have to ask Steve if he can send me that data, because I obviously want to do a video upon
Ignore mine.
Ignore what?
ignore mine deck log.
Oh yeah, sure.
Also, Liam, like we talked about it before, like I don't know if you like want to do it now if you have time, or like maybe do a video interested like in doing like a deck breakdown.
Yeah, no, I mean I can't do it tonight, but
Okay.
it would be absolutely. Again, I wish I was able to record more at the venue on Sunday, but I really wanted to get like community deck profiles done, where
We were
people
shushed out, yeah.
yeah,
It was late.
and people get to like show off their decks and things like that. I wish I could have done that more, but maybe next time. And maybe next time we can actually stream the event. That would be great.
That would be great. Yes.
It's such a shame that last minute. Oh, here we are. So, it was 15 Kiara.
So there were 5 Marines.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 Marines. Here we are. 15 Kiara, 11 Suisei, 5 Marine, 5 Ollie, 5 Coronet, 5 Kanata, 4 Chloe, 3 Miko, 3 Kobo, 3 Whammy, 2 Kali, 2 Subaru, 2 Formoko, 1 Anya, 1 Luna, 1 Azuki, 1 Fubuki, 1 Pekko, 1 Risu, 1 LePlus, 1 Sora, 1 Watame, 1 Shion, 1 Hajime start deck, 1 Irha start deck, and 1 Kuyori. So that's a really good variety actually overall. Like, I was expecting Kiara and Suisei
Much
to be the
better
top
than
one.
Philly.
Yeah, I was expecting Kiara and Suisei to be the top. I was expecting more Kobo and Ollie. I must go on, because let's be honest. Actually, and even then, I know one of the Ollies was not Rainier. I know one of the Ollies was Ollie Iofi, because that was the game I lost round 1.
Not Polka?
Nope, no Polka. Oh,
Polka
oh,
or Kiara?
Might have been Polka. Might have been. Yeah, I know there was someone. I know there was someone playing Polka with Kiara Oshi.
Yeah. It was James, I think.
Yeah,
his
James,
name is. I played him.
and also Luke did the same as well. New player Luke Biggs.
Oh yeah, true. Like I think I talked to him a lot. Like a Beard, right?
Yeah, that's
Good
right.
guy?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him a lot between the rounds. Very nice dude.
Yeah. Luke
He
was awesome.
cheered me on so hard, and I was like, I'm not sure if I get the invite, if I can make it to Japan, because it's not cheap, right? And he's like, he was my hype man. He's like, yeah, you need to go.
I know. Luke's got. I've known Luke for years.
He's so cool.
I've known him from obviously the early Weiss days. He was one of the people that like got me properly into Weiss fully. And I remember once, I think I sold him a deck once. I think I sold him Attack on Titan Titans deck at some point. I think I could be wrong, but I've known like Luke for years, and I love Luke to bits. He's such a nice guy, and like I remember him hyping me on when I qualified for World Finals back in 2019 for Weiss. I remember him doing that. He's such a nice guy. The whole community is really awesome, but it's really cool as well that, you know, it's not just the Hololive community that's really cool, like the Hololive OCG community that's really cool. It's the Bushiroad community as a whole, and people that have come into the Bushiroad community, because Bushiroad have always done multiple different games. People have always gone, oh, I've come here for this game, but I might as well stay for the weekend and let's try out this game. That's a real big advantage of the Bushiroad community. People are always willing to do that. And people are always willing to like teach people to borrow deck or to lend out decks, to lend cards and things like that. The community is really amazing for that.
That's the first thing. Like even at our locals, people are like, yeah, maybe I'm interested, like, but I'm a student or I don't know what to play. I don't have a deck, right?
Yeah.
And like pretty much everyone in our local community is like, yeah, just like, what do you want to play? Like,
yeah,
if none of us is playing it. We can just give you the deck.
I remember
we have a bajillion decks here. But,
I remember it was set 3 entry cup, and because it was also around Christmas time, and obviously
Is this a Godzilla story?
No.
Oh, okay.
So this is the set 3 entry cup for my local store in the UK. Huz Gaming in Leicester, and basically because of the delays of set 3, by the time it was actually our set 3 entry cup, no one had product except me. So I rocked up with 10 decks built for that event, and I just lent out all my decks so that everyone could play. I literally I lent out 9 decks for people to play that event. Which was really, I'm glad. I'm very fortunate I'm in a position where I could do that. But it meant we had, instead of being an entry cup of like 2 or 3 people because no one else could be able to play, everyone was able to play, and that was really, really awesome. And not only that, we also agreed as a group that for that entry cup, no one was going to play Kiara and no one was going to play Suisei. So that made it even harder to make sure there was enough decks for everyone.
I sadly had to play Kiara at mine because I didn't receive my set 3K because of like all the delay shenanigans and stuff like that. And so that was the only deck where I only needed 4 rares, which I was able to acquire before the entry cup. So I had to play Kiara at my entry cup, even when I didn't want to.
Yeah, for sure. And Overlord, thank you for everyone helping me find my binder. I want to apologize for getting you all shouted at for the passion you showed when it was handed back to me. And that's another thing, like, obviously, like, especially like TCG community, like, especially not so much like, I feel like Pokemon and things like that, I don't do this as much, but Bushiroad community is very much like, oh, you've lost your stuff, okay, let's help you find it. But the Hololive OCG community were freaking on it. Like, Wes, you were absolutely like, Joe, like, admittedly, like, sure, you shouted when you shouldn't have, fair, but like the passion that you showed to help try and find that binder and let Joe know was so amazing and so wholesome. Like, it's just great. It really is.
I mean, it's not about the monetary value; it's about the sentimental value. Because,
absolutely,
like, it's your Oshi, your Kami Oshi.
Yeah,
like it's so much different than just a card, like a card or a deck.
Yeah, let's say for me, like, if I was to ever lose my binder, like, sure, I'd be upset that I've got some expensive cards in there and I've lost them, but I would be more sad that I've lost my, my binder page of Akayu promos, my binder page of Akayu first SRs, my Akayu second SRs. I'd be more sad that I lost that than the rest of the cards in that binder.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Back in the day, my bag once got stolen, not at the event, but like it was, I was at a Magic event, right?
Yeah.
And when I drove home by train in the night, I usually don't do that. I was so tired because we were playing, I think, like 8 drafts in a row or something ridiculous like that.
Oh, Jesus.
Like FNM into a lot of drafts, right? So I just fell asleep, and some random guy in the train took my bag.
Oh.
And of course, like the money for most of my, like, I had my Yu-Gi-Oh decks also with me.
Yeah.
That hurt, right? But like the stuff I was most sad about were my Japanese Vice decks.
Mm-hmm.
That was like in the early days of Vice.
Yeah.
I'd say, mostly speaking, like Japanese SAO stuff and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like at that point, you couldn't get those cards anymore.
No.
Right? And all the sleeves I ordered over the years from Japan.
Yeah.
I had Pokemon Worlds playmats that a friend brought me when he was qualified for Worlds back in the day. Like, and you can't get that stuff back.
No.
And I lost all of it and will never see it again. So yeah, that's like, that was the part that hurt the most.
Yeah, for sure. And like, yeah, like Daniel says, binders contain memories, and when people give you cards or trade for them, absolutely. It's and hey, Warlord, how you doing? Oh, talking of which, Warlord, the set 7 merch has arrived. I will be sorting that out at some point this week when I've got time. It's all arrived. It's in a box behind me. It is all there, and I need to go check it. I need to check it all, make sure it's all here, make sure I've got everything for everyone, and then I will start getting it to people when I can. But yeah, tell you what then, let's I was worried about the chance of finding another birthday promo. Yeah, because you got the birthday promo for Muna. Exactly, like, it's cards like that it's going to be extremely hard, if not impossible, to replace, because one, they're expensive, like birthday promos are not cheap, but also they're so hard to find. Get 9 of every EN Muna card, especially due to, like, in Hololive, due to French trip. Yeah, it's like, obviously the only reason that Overlord got into Hololive was we was driving to or back from France from a BCS event or BSF event even, and I feel I just had anime music on, and then we turn around and went, actually, let's put some Hololive music on. And then Dario suggested High Tide by Muna Hoshino,
Of course.
Muna.
Oh,
And from that moment, Overlord got hooked. So like the whole thing of Muna being Overlord's Kamiyoshi is because of that event, which is obviously, that's a huge memory thing. So yeah, well, there are birthday promos, but only in specifically from the Holofest. You're right. You're absolutely right. You showed in the video from the Holofest concert where she performed it. You're absolutely correct. Obviously, I wasn't watching because I was driving at the time, but but yes, there are birthday promos, but they're only Japanese only. They're Japanese exclusives. They are not available in English.
Not anymore.
No, yeah, and they've stopped doing them now.
I think the last one was Marine.
That's correct, yes. Let me open up Decklog and let me show you some of them. This is going to be the easiest way of doing it. Let me jump into... Right. So if I search birthday, it should all come up. Yes, here we are. So we've got... Obviously, this is like the Sora one. You've got Hajime, Fubuki, Luna, Zeta, Noel. You've got all these ones here. Kanata... then you've got Chihaya, Iofi, Mion. There's loads of them. Warlord, who's your Roshi again? Remind me. I love the Kyla one. It's so cute.
I personally own the Ollie one, the Iris one.
Because the Ollie one was the first one.
Yes, correct.
The Herb one is also really cool.
Yeah, the Herb one.
Local shop might have one.
Rainier is the first one, I think.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, Rainier was the first one. The Ollie was the second. Sorry, you're right. Yeah,
this is correct. And I also have the Shiori one.
I really wish I had the Korone one. I really wish I had it. Or the Akayu one. I really wish. There was the Akayu one. Yeah. I really wish I had them. Yeah, the Kanata one. The Kanata one's really cute. Miko, I fucking love the Miko one.
The best one is obviously the yellow one. Oh, there it is.
Oh, GG. Where are you?
Oh, the best one is the white one. It's Iris, obviously. I mean,
Iris.
look at that outfit. Come on, bro.
something, Kamiyoshi Supreme, what?
I mean, look at the outfit. Tell me it doesn't look amazing.
Oh, your Oshi was Kanata. Oh, it is Kanata. It still is Kanata. Yeah, the Kanata one's really cool.
Yeah,
it's really, really awesome. But yeah, I wish I had the Kamiyoshi for my four favorites. So it would have been Pekko. I really like the Pekko one. The Pekko one reminds me a lot of. There's a specific song. I think it's called 39. It's Speaker from Hatsune Miku. The artwork for the Pekko one looks so much like that. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I wish I had the Miku.
What you mean?
I wish I had my four, like my four main Oshis are the Akayu, Akayu, Korone, Pekko, and Miko. They're my four Oshis. Akayu being my Kamiyoshi. But yeah, like even like the ERB one looks sick. It's so good.
Yeah. That dress is
yes.
No words.
It makes you
no
have
words
certain
that
feelings.
are allowed to be said on stream.
But even the Kiara one looks so beautiful.
And I really like the Raden one.
The Marine one. The Marine one's really good. And then the Raden one. Where's the Raden one? Where are you?
Right over the herb.
I have the Marine.
Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the Raden one. Yeah. So it's very much Raden in the sense of it's a very old traditional Japanese style. I said herb, not herb.
Elizabeth Rose Blood Flame.
Hoi. I remember when she replied to me when she was doing her Hololive opening, and she was actually listening to me talking about Hololive. It was cool. Hololive OCG. It was cool. But yeah, the Raden one looks sick. I love the Shiori one. Like that is so cool.
Dude, that shirt though, the shirt one with the same artwork.
Yeah. So the Lamy one's really cute. The freaking Fawara one. I like the Akayu one, but ironically, out of all of the artworks for them, I think Akayu is actually one of the worst. It's just zoomed in, like, Like, all the others are so good, but the Akayu one's kind of disappointing, sadly. As much as I love Akayu, like, it's kind of grim. But I love the tall one, though. The tall one looks so good. And the VB... the Shion one's really adorable. I love the Roboco-san one. That's really... the Bibu one. Yeah, either way...
silly.
Bibu is silly. But like, even to be fair, the plus one is fucking adorable. It's so cute. Just but they're all really, really awesome. Like, it's such a shame that we're not going to get these in English. Let's be honest. But no, they are really, really cool.
They're also not legal in English.
Correct. Yes. Correct.
Which is actually also something that, as someone that has never played another card game besides Magic, for this card game, I was really, really baffled by the fact that you cannot use different languages in other card games.
Yeah, that is a very Bushiroad thing. Did Mume get one? No, Mume did not get one. Mume never got a birthday promo.
Regarding that, West, it's actually pretty normal for most games that are not Magic.
Yeah, it's literally everything but Magic is like that, basically.
Not everything.
Not a lot of things, like, a lot of things.
Yeah, some newer ones allowed now.
Yeah, exactly. Right, well, on that note, we've had a bit of a chill, we've had a bit of a chat, we've educated people, and it's been really cool just to, like, chill, chat, and just be with friends and talk with chat. It's been really nice, so thank you for everyone just existing and, you know, taking part in the stream. Thank you to Becca and to Wes for coming in and joining us. It's been really awesome just to relive some of the weekend. I will be getting a video up talking about the weekend up in some point, hopefully by the end of the week. I do need to make sure I try and record a deck profile video soon. The next deck profile that I want to do, I think, was either Ririka or Raden. I'm not sure. I can't think. I think it was Ririka. Either way, if, again, as always, if there's a deck profile that you want to see or a certain video you want to see on the channel, please let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know on Discord. Let me know in chat. I'm always happy to do videos that you guys want to see. But apart from that, I think we will call it there. So, yeah, thanks to Becca and to Wes for joining us this evening. I guess before we disappear, I'll give you guys an opportunity to do a shout out, of course. Becca?
Yeah, like I said before, for the weekend, main shout out to Wes. Shout out to my local game store where I play Hololive, Karten Lounge in Dortmund in Germany.
Dortmund.
Shout out to all the guys that were congratulating me, cheering me on, and anything else? Yeah. And shout out to Gigi.
And Wes?
I wanted to thank Becker for helping test the deck, of course. I want to shout out to UCAG for being like an amazing community of Hololive players, and just like surrounding the whole event. Because just being like alone in Manchester is just meh, I guess. But like doing shit with friends is always more fun. And shout out to my friend, my Dutch local friend, Loves. He's probably not here because I don't know, he's probably at work. But yeah, thank you for accompanying me to the UK from the Netherlands, and for being like a OCG friend.
Yeah, and by the way, shout out to Crisis, Chris.
Yes,
I hung out a lot with him over the weekend. He was the last guy with me at the airport because his flight left like 30 minutes before mine. We had very late flights.
Yep.
And he also hung out with us the whole of Monday with like no Wes and me.
No, that's awesome.
We did some mandatory culture stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. And by that, of course, he means Nando's.
God damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Also museum, but that's not that cultured.
But yeah, no, it's been really great. I'm absolutely privileged and grateful to everyone that came to the event to show support for the game. To everyone from Hookek and everyone from coming from my server, everyone that's just been around, everyone that came and said hello, everyone that came and asked for photos and things like that. It's been really, really awesome. It's been amazing to put many faces to names that I see on stream talking a lot in chat and things like that, and people from the Discord server. It's been really, really awesome, and I really cannot wait for the next one. I've really got the post-event blues. It sucks, but it's been an absolutely incredible weekend. I wouldn't change anything for the world, apart from maybe cancelling the pairings. That I would change. But it's been...
Got one thing. Shout out to Iris, and let's go to her fucking solo live.
But yeah, no, it's been really, really cool, and it's been really awesome. And I look forward to seeing a load of you at the UK concert in May. I will be there. I've got my tickets. I want to vlog the entire thing. If you're going to be there, come and see me. Come say hi. Let's go get food together. Let's go have a drink. And yeah, I can't wait to see everyone there. And I'll see, for those that are going around the Bloom Cops around the UK for the new Lammy one, I will be going to a few of those events. I'll be going to a few of the entry cups. And obviously I'll be at as many Hololive OCG events as I physically can, as long as I don't annoy my wife. But yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. It's been awesome to just see people and see the community grow and be as awesome as it is with, supporting everyone and all that good stuff. So it's an absolute pleasure to be able to help facilitate this community, and I would not change any of that for the world. So thank you from me to you, to everyone watching, to everyone who came to the events, and for everyone that's going to be coming to events in the future. On that note, I'm going to stop being soppy and say thank you for watching. But we are going to be there. Yes, going to be attending the event before. I will be at the event as well. Yes, I will be there for that one. Because that's a 12 o'clock start, not 4 p.m. as per Bushy Navi, because they put a notification out today, and Dylan is awesome, and I love Dylan for sorting it out. But we are done. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Again, if you are new here, please subscribe to the to the channel. Please follow me over on Twitch as well. I do multi-stream across the 2 platforms. And if you want to support the channel any further, please consider becoming a member here on YouTube or subscribing over on Twitch, which if you have an Amazon Prime membership, you do get a monthly free subscription. So please make sure that you consider my channel for that. But apart from that, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! God damn you.